So we have Ciara here who's been so kind to do a video with me. She's just finished 16 weeks with me. And just start off there telling us a sentence or two about yourself for those who are watching.
Yeah, so I'm 23. I'm a radiographer, so quite busy at work. Um, yeah, started with Ciara 16 weeks ago, and yeah, it was a really good decision to make. So I'll just tell you a bit about it then.
Yeah, so tell
Uh,
us a little bit then, just kind of where you were previously and what you were doing just before you even started the coaching side of things, or what you were struggling with.
yeah, so before I started, I suppose I was constantly trying to lose weight. That was my always my aim was always to lose weight. Off, I'd be great for a week, I'd be motivated, and then it just was a bit all over the place. With training, then I never really had a plan. I would go into the gym and do what was kind of free. I never there'd be no progressive overload anyway. I was never progressing. I do probably the same way. And definitely wasn't doing like a balanced workout as in I do like some leg workouts. And when I started with there, I told her that I never trained my shoulders or anything like that because I just didn't. Which was sounds like a bit mad now, but that's the way I was. So training was all over the place. Nutrition, I was just trying to lose weight the whole time, and I'd really restrict myself. And it was that whole like binge, restrict kind of cycle that you'd hear about. So definitely I was stuck in a bit of a rut. Um, that I suppose was where I was before I started with Ciara. What got me to actually start with Ciara was I had actually messaged her on Instagram once, and then I didn't follow up with the email that you're supposed to do, and I suppose I just wasn't confident in myself that I'd be able to do this whole process. Um, and it was just one day in the gym, then I went in and it was really busy. Nothing was really free. I kind of didn't know what I was doing. I had no plan. I said, okay, this is it. Like I need some advice because I don't know how to progress here. And that evening I got on to Ciara, emailed her, and started from there. So yeah,
That's
that's how I
cool.
got to here.
Really cool. And just say, like, kind of with the binge eating or the kind of binge restrict cycle that you spoke of, the lack of structure in your training and kind of fluffing about, I suppose, in the gym. What sort of impact was that having on your life at that time?
I was really frustrated because I obviously wasn't, first of all, losing weight. My body wasn't changing the way I wanted it. I was spending a good bit of time in the gym, but seeing no progress. So, like, it's because what I thought I was putting in was effort, but just in the wrong, going about it the wrong way, I suppose. It's very frustrating, and then you get kind of disheartened when you're not seeing the progress that's there, and you're putting in effort. So, yeah, it was tough. You kind of when you don't feel confident in yourself and things like that. So yeah, I needed to make a change. Yeah.
And
Um,
then say when you came
since
on
then.
board with me, then tell us a little bit then how that's actually changed for you, where you were before, what you were struggling with, and then what happened when you did come on board, when you
Yeah.
did
So
me back.
the first one, sorry, the first phone call with you, we are talking about actually increasing calories, which I would never even thought of doing before that. Like it was always going to be trying to lose weight and get lean and whatever. But yeah, so that was totally different. And I really put my trust in you, I suppose, when you were like, yeah, we'll put on lean muscle and going to kind of a bulk. And I was like, oh God, a bulk. But yeah, I'd watched some of your videos on YouTube and from different diets and stuff. And I thought, you know what, that is actually what I need. Um, so that was really good. What else changed then? So it wasn't just with training, it was the nutrition. And then it would say my whole routine, just I had no routine properly. Especially at work, I needed a bit of more structure. So we'll say the likes of planning my meals the night before, sending you on the screenshot for the MyFitnessPal. That was really good because it took just I'd planned exactly what I was going to do the next day, took the worry out of it, and that was it done then. What else then? So just getting into a better routine, like the nighttime routine, just my sleep improved so much better. In the next, like the morning, then I get up a little bit earlier, and I wouldn't be just grabbing my stuff and rushing out the door. I had time. I would prepare like my breakfast and like just be more organized. And it like all of that, them little steps, like we added them on slowly. It wasn't just like day one. do all this new stuff. It really was a gradual thing, and it's kind of stood to me because 16 weeks later I'm still doing them little things and they're all helping me. So it's habit now. That's just my routine. I think I've was a little notes written down because I knew I'd get a blank. Yeah, I think that was it.
And then just say, like, looking back over like the amount of change that you made in 16 weeks, like how does it feel just to look at that and see what you've just done in that period of time compared to what you were doing before, and then changing everything so much in just 16 weeks?
Yeah, like 16 weeks, like 4 months, like I've changed so much. It's not just like my physique, it's my nutrition. I'm feeling it much better. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. I feel great. Like I'm more confident in myself. I go into the gym, I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't feel intimidated when I'm doing things right. And you know, even little things like I was videoing myself in the gym. Like I've never dreamt of even doing that. That sounds like something small, but just to send on the video to you and check my form, or even like I do sometimes video myself now, and I might now send it to you. It'd be for myself to check my form, and I'm not like I'm not self-conscious about it anymore or anything. I'm doing my thing in the gym and that's it. So I've come a long way in that short space of time. Yeah.
And like, see, even just overall physique, and I am going to put your physique photos, what you achieved so far. What does it even feel like to see how much your physique has changed in just 16 weeks?
Yeah, it's mad. And it was when other people started noticing as well. That's when I really was like, oh, I'm really making it like a change, which is nice. And as well, it was nice that people acknowledged that, you know, I was looking good, even though I actually put like the weight had gone up in the scales. I was just getting stronger and stuff. It wasn't that someone was like, oh, you got very thin, you know. It was like, oh, you look great, like you're in great shape. And it's a real confidence boost to see that. And I'm really proud of how far I've come, and like, yeah, I hope to like stay building on it. It's not like it's starting in. It's like this is how far I've come so far, and you know, I'll stay going with that.
Absolutely. And like, even just before we got into the call, just for context, like you're finishing up now in the 16 weeks, and even just going back and forth there, like your confidence to be able to do your own now going forward, because you're going to continue on your lean phase, like you have the confidence now to know what you to do. You've made your own training plan there now, from doing my own training and learning from that too. Like, it's confidence boosting in a lot of aspects.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So like when I was with you, it wasn't just that you were like, right, do this and off you go and do it. You really like helped. Like I really like learned a lot from you doing this. So I found that side of things really good. It wasn't just do as I say, there, go and do it. You really like explained everything, and everything was meant like really straightforward. If I had any questions, you answer them like straight away. And yeah, like it really helped.
And also, just for context as well, like just in terms of your training progress, in 16 weeks you've gone from your heavy purple band doing pull-ups to now doing 5 unassisted ones, which is very good. So just an idea of like how much strength you've just gained in that time frame is absolutely insane. So no wonder you have the physique you have now at the moment. So I will put the photos at the on the comments or whatever. And then just say someone who's like in your position there, the way you are at the binge restrict cycle, the frustration just overall and not seeing the progress, even though you're putting the effort in the gym, or you're putting the time into the gym, and you know you were keeping an eye on your nutrition a bit. What advice would you give to someone who's watching this that's in that same position, or maybe even just barking up the wrong tree with constantly dieting or always going down that route? What would you say to someone in that position?
I'd say just if you just go for it, because I have done now and I've come so far in these 4 months. I first started weight training, say 3 years ago. Like when I first started training, like I met no progress really in between. Not no progress, but nothing substantial, and nothing for 3 years, like as a time frame. So definitely just do it. Just email Ciara and have a chat with her. The phone call is great, just to see like where you are. And yeah, just I don't know, it's a really good base to have now for me going forward, and just to educate yourself on how to train and your nutrition, and you don't always have to be dieting, which is a big thing. I think everyone is like, oh, you're dieting and restricting yourself. It's like, I think it's a mindset that a lot of people have, and I had, that was how you got the body you wanted, but it's really not always the case. So yeah, don't hesitate to message Ciara.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, first of all, for doing the video, and we'll say bye.
Yeah, thanks.